What's going on, everybody? It's the France, and we're back again with our first look at Elestrals Livestream. They're doing this a little bit differently here. I don't know what's going on, but we got about 2 minute video. Let's see what's going on here.
Welcome to the first look at Elestrals trading card game Divine Champions Lifestream. Wield
Is that K Craig?
the power of the earth and water elements and feel your strength flourish in this newest set of Elestrals TCG, which includes all new champion cards and 2 brand new divines. Introducing Dionysus and Aphrodite.
Nice. Why does my quality look that low? It should. What are we at? 140. I hate when it does that. Oh, there's no 240. That's why. Ooh, look at these Dionysus and Aphrodite. Okay, with Dionysus, when you cast this Dionysus, you can chant up to 3 Earth to it. You can disenchant 1 from your Dionysus in order to target an Celestial and daze it or enrage it until your next turn. What does that even mean? Daze and enrage. What does that mean? Hopefully, we'll find out soon. When you cast this Aphrodite, you can enchant up to 3 water to it. You can disenchant 1 from this Aphrodite in order to search your deck for a card with the same name as a water celestial on your field and add it to your hand. That's a little bit more easy. So, if I have Crack King on my, if I'm doing a Crack King deck or something, I play Aphrodite and I play Crack King, and I have Crack King on the field, I can do that. If I have, what do I want to say, Tadpuff. For some reason, I still have Tadpuff when I play this. I can do that as well. Get a Tadpuff in my hand. This is a very interesting one. The Daze and Enrage is very interesting. Aphrodite makes a little bit more sense. Like if I have my water deck here. I have my water deck actually right in front of me. So if I was to have Pitagua in my hand on my field, and I played Aphrodite and I disenchanted, I can get a second Pitagua and add it to my hand. That's pretty cool. That one I can actually definitely see. But Daze or Enrage is very interesting.
Dionysus is the god of festivities and a new divine of the earth pantheon, while Aphrodite is the goddess of love and a new divine for the water pantheon.
Love.
Also joining them in the spotlight will be the goddess of snow, Chione, and the goddess of the hunt, Artemis. These 4
Okay, I love these new arts for Chione and Artemis now. The first 5 divines, their first set arts were not the greatest. I'm not a man. I think Chione and Artemis have great art for their first set with Frostfall and Moonrise, but these are really good looking new arts. I love that the old divines are getting new arts, especially the first 5, which again are not the best looking ones. I can't wait to see what the other ones from set 1 look like, but the fact that we're getting Artemis and Chione, we got 3 females here, and then Dionysus over there like, hey, I'm the only dude. So close. If they would have had a female for the Earth for this one, which of course they already do, where we already have an Earth female one, so that makes sense. Yeah, very interesting. Artemis Chione. So I'm correct. It's Dionysus versus Chione and Aphrodite versus Artemis. Water versus well, of course, we're not doing the verses this time, but we'll see.
divines are included in all new single starter decks, featuring 3 packs and a house.
Oh, look at these though. I like this. So Keone's got her Glaciosa. Obviously, we know that Posthumous is that one's like. If you were gonna say which one of these divines are gonna what one of these are gonna become champions, without even looking at the art, Posthumous, I'm pretty sure, was already selected for Artemis back in when we first saw it. Glaciosa. Oh, I see. Both of these have their yeah. So these two have Aphrodite and Dionysus have, I can't think of the names off the top of my head what the Elestrals are, but they have the nexus of each other. So that's pretty cool.
How to play playmat poster. Featured in those decks are Dionysus and the Guardian of the Garden, Ladegon.
Oh, back.
Those decks are Dionysus.
This Ladegon says, You can target and destroy a face-down ruin if this Lightagon is enraged. When this Lightagon is destroyed in battle or by an opponent's card effect, you search your deck for an ultimate ambrosia and add it to your hand. Ooh! I like this card art, though. It's actually looking like it's flying and it's looking for something, or it's looking for its target. I still want to know what enraged means, as well as days.
And the guardian of the garden, Ladagon, Aphrodite and
Lakagon, there you go. When you special cast, you can special cast a Lakagon from your hand with water if you did not special cast a Lakagon this turn. When you cast so basically, if I was to special ascend it, like just ascend this normally, like I had Tadpuff in my hand, I put do the special ascent for Tadpuff, and then I like get this Lakagon on the field. I can then, if I had a second one in my hand, it says hand. If I had a second Lakagon in my hand, I could get a second one on the field. So I have two. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. When you cast Lakagon or Jatugwa, you can return water from your underworld to your spirit deck. So you can get three. So if you do Jatugwa, instead of getting one back, you get three the first time. I like that.
the keeper of the lake, Lakagon, Kione and the rampant
Glaciosa. I'm not really loving this. I like the ramping. Oh, I'm sure the box art one we're gonna see will be his full art, but I'm not really liking Glaciosa looking like having its back to us, looking like it's ready to fight something. When this Glaciosa destroys an opponent's Celestial in battle, they must also expend equal to the number of spirits enchanting each Keone on the field. I love the fact that it says each Keone, so like if you have two Keones on the field and they both have two on each of them, that's going to be 4. One on each of them, that's going to be 2. If your opponent and you are a mirror match and you both have Keone on the field, but you have Glaciosa and they don't, then it's going to take some. That's very interesting. It says on the field, so it's not just your field; it's both sides. And I've seen multiple times the double divines on both sides before, but it's not very often.
Glaciersa. And lastly, Artemis and the apparitional
Posthumous. When a suppressed celestial is destroyed in your attack or by your card effect, you can return up to wow. That's busted. From your underworld to your spirit deck, while Artemis and Enchanted, each of your opponent's celestials are suppressed. Ooh, oh, oh my man, that's busted. That's busted because if you have this thing on the field, and Artemis is enchanted, say your opponent has 2 Celestials on the field, both of them are suppressed. Maybe they have a full row of small boys on the field. Maybe they have 3 Strabbits on the field and then another Celestial on the field. All of those are going to be suppressed, and Posthumous can start picking them off, and you're just getting spirits back the entire time. That's a little busted.
Moose. Which pantheon will you clash alongside to victory? In our latest expansion, you'll find some familiar Elestrals featuring
Sprouter! You can Nexus 1 Earth. When you do, you can search your deck for a Champion of Dionysus or Dionysus Madness and add it to your hand. Ooh!
all new champion titles, effects, and stats, like this Sprouter, Champion of Dionysus.
So does that mean we're going to get our first of the original 5 starters being reprinted with a champion on them?
Caprigal, Champion of Aphrodite.
Caprigal! I like Caprigal. I like normal Caprigal. I'm sorry, it's a fun one. This Caprigal cannot be destroyed in battle by one Spirit Elestrals. Interesting! Very interesting. So if you have an Elestral on the field that it has to be 2 spirits or higher, that's very interesting. You can expend water or reveal a Caprigal from your hand in order to target and destroy a face-down ruin. Interesting. Like it's a 6/6, so you're not going to see too many one cost Elestrals being able to take down a 2 cost at 6/6. So it's very hard to sit there and say, oh yeah, like we're gonna have obviously if Valkyries has a bunch of fire on it, or there's a bunch of fire on your side of the field, it's gonna be boosted up. But again, you can't destroy this one via that. That is very interesting. Spending one or saying, hey, I have a second Kriegel, let me destroy that face down ruin is interesting.
Aphrodite, Funglow Charged.
Funglow Charged. This Funglow can be special cast from your hand with Thunder if Thunderstorm suppress. Thunderstorm Supercell is enchanted in order to cast Thunderstorm this turn. Thunderstorm Supercell is obviously going to be a new Thunderstorm, but interesting. So if I cast Thunderstorm this turn, which I like using Thunderstorm every once in a while in my main deck, and Supercell, what is that going to be?
And Sundial.
Oh, look at that cute little sundial, but it's not a. This one is different. This one does not have a title, so this one cannot be. You can't have 3 of this and 3 of normal sundial. They are totally different. When this sundial destroys an opponent's celestial in battle, you can force that opponent to skip the draw phase of the next turn. Who's going to play this over normal sundial, though? Let's be real. Who is going to play? And, I mean, other than the fact that you make your opponent skip a turn, but it's a 4-1. If it was that's going to be very difficult to sit there and go, yeah, I'm going to be able to destroy something with the sundial. This sundial, in my opinion, is not that playable. Why would I want to get if I'm running the Chronodial deck? Why would I want to play this sundial when the other sundial lets me get turbo out to Chronodial? I don't know, man.
Barabib and Barabog.
Barabib and Barbog. Oh, look, it's the Bubballoon. You can nexus earth or water. When this Barabib receives 1 or more water, you can special send it to Barabog from your hand or deck. Cool. That's either Barabog, and neither one of these are champions either, or have a title, so you have to pick who choose. That's great for this one. This actually makes Barabib a little bit more playable because you can go in the Barabog and make it easier in the Barabog. You can expend water and earth in order to target an Elestral and daze it until your next turn. When this Barabog becomes dazed, you can special ascend it to Baraboss from your hand or deck. Ooh, we got a new Elestral coming, a new evolution for Barabog.
Also return with all new effects and stats. And Barabog can now ascend into the mighty Baraboss.
Okay, that just looks like Snorlax. Look, that just looks like this version of Snorlax. It's a 15 defense! Yeah, that thing's not getting off the field unless you have EQ or resting on your laurels. That thing's not getting off the field, period. When this Baraboss receives 1 or more earth or water, you can change it from an Elestral to a Stadium Ruin with the effect Elestrals that are not earth or water enchanted and dazed get 1 -3 attack, -3 defense. Opponents cannot play Stadium Ruins or vice versa. Wow! So you could turn this into a Stadium Ruin and block your opponent out of Stadium Ruins. Oh, my. I mean, Thunderstorm would, of course, get rid of it. Wow. That's crazy. Earth just keeps getting like that. That's interesting.
Which is also featured in a stunning new full art.
Okay, that thing looks just so happy in its full art. It's so content. Like I said, it just looks like it looks like Elestral's version of Snorlax because it's just sitting there laying down like Snorlax would.
This new Earth and Water Elestral can become a Stadium Rune with a tremendous effect. Watch out as this Elestral muddies the fields of battle. More never-before-seen Elestrals will make their debut in Divine Champions Lifestream. Introducing Hellmelt.
Oh, see, I like this version of Hellmelt that we already saw in the Shattered Stars. I like this one better than this art better than the Shattered Stars one. When your Hellmelt is discarded, you special cast it with fire from your underworld using a spirit. Yeah, I don't understand how that one's gonna work.
Royal Lotto.
Royal Lotto. So Lotto got a new Nexus. When your opponent declares an attack, you can foretell 3 and negate the attack. If a Solar Elestral was foretold this way, you add it to that 1 Solar Elestral foretold this way to your hand. So it's basically got the effect of Apollo with a little bit extra onto it.
And Morfrost.
Morfrost Chimera form. We finally got the Chimera form. You can discard a Morfrost in order to draw a card. That's a little meh. But it's a 5/2. That's a beautiful looking Chimera version. Awesome.
Chimera. You'll find all these and many more in your journey through this enchanting new set. The Might of the Divines is yours.
There we go. There's the art. There's the box art. Glaciusa literally looks like it has a sword. That looks like a sword, a frost sword. Wow.
Yours for the taking with Elestrals Divine Champions Lifestream. Available to pre-order July 31st.
You know, I like the way they did the beginning of Livestream here. I I know Dan's been doing the 25 days or whatever over the last 4 or 5, like 3 or 4 sets, but I like this. It's a lot faster, short and sweet. We get to hear, and I don't know if that's KK or who's doing the actual um voiceover, but they did a heck of a job, a very wonderful job. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below of Livestream. I'm liking all of this so far. I'm pretty sure we had like, let me go. Let's see here. We had Bear Boss. We have four, I think so far, four new Elestrals that we have coming in, like that, like new that aren't champion or reprints. So yeah, four new ones so far. With the Chimera form, which was a fan made version of him a while ago. Hellmouth, the Solar Loyal thing, and Barabas. Um, yeah, I like it. I do like it. What's going on? Like, I would love to see another one of these. Like, the next look, and we get another. How many colors did we get here? We got three, four, five, five, six, 7, 8, 9, and then the 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We got about 13, 14 cards in this. If we do this again, it shouldn't take that long. Obviously, it doesn't seem like we're not going to be getting this daily. I can think this is going to be something we get weekly. I know we have Electrals Day is next Thursday. So we're going to be looking into seeing probably the next set of live stream reveals will probably be on Electrals Day, with it being the third year anniversary of Electrals. Dan's going to want to make that as big as possible. So I can't wait to see what goes on there. But this was a very good kickoff to the look into Electrals Divine Champions live stream. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button, comment down below, like or dislike this video, and I'll see you guys for the next one.